And now joining me on WION Newsroom, Adya Juneja, who will give us all the insights from the world of business, Miraj Shah giving us the buzz from the tech world, and Athira Sasidharan, who will get us all the updates from the world of sports. And we begin by going over to Adya for market updates.
Well, thank you so much, Deeksha. From America's debt mountain to China's yuan push, let's give you a sense of what's moving global markets today. America's debt levels crossed $38 trillion for the first time ever. The Peterson Foundation says debt is now growing twice as fast as it did since 2000, and interest payments could triple to $14 trillion over the next decade. This comes as the government remains shut down, leaving thousands of workers unpaid. Analysts warn that shutdowns themselves inflate costs, delaying fiscal decisions and slowing growth. With Moody's, S&P and Fitch all having cut America's credit rating, economists warn of fading investor confidence and rising borrowing costs. And while the US grappled with its debt mountain, China is doubling down on its dollar shedding. Chinese banks helped clients offload $52 billion worth of foreign exchange in September, the fastest pace since 2020. The trade tensions flaring amid Trump's to and fro. The People's Bank of China has strengthened the yuan's daily reference rate to its highest in nearly a year. Analysts say this reflects bullish sentiment on growing de-dollarization trends as exporters convert more earnings home. Meanwhile, Canada is pivoting away from the US as tensions escalate. Prime Minister Mark Carney says Canada will aim to double non-US exports within a decade, calling over-reliance on the US a strategic vulnerability. With US tariffs climbing, Carney says the era of ever-closer US-Canada economic ties is over. Canada plans to deepen trade with India and China while leveraging its role as an energy superpower, holding the third largest oil reserves and fourth largest natural gas reserves in the world. Ottawa, along with several other countries, is now preparing for a more US independent future. And on the corporate front, one of America's most watched companies just delivered a mixed bag of results. Tesla's quarterly revenue hit a record, topping estimates thanks to surging vehicle sales, but profits fell short. The EV giant is facing tariff costs of over $400 million and higher R&D spending tied to AI and robotics. To offset slowing demand, Tesla rolled out a cheaper standard model of its popular vehicles, a move that could lift sales but squeeze margins. As one analyst put it, Tesla gave both fans and critics something to talk about. Well, this is it from the world of business. Now for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Miraj.
Thank you, Adya. Now, New Zealand's parliament is set to debate a bill that aims to restrict social media use for children under 16. The proposed legislation will require social media platforms to conduct an age verification process very similar to Australia's world-first teen social media ban set to go into effect in December this year. Now, introduced by National Party lawmaker Catherine Wedd, the bill has garnered support from her party but is yet to be endorsed by its coalition partners. Now, it has not yet been announced when the bill will be introduced in Parliament. The civil liberties group Pillar has criticised the proposal. Now, the organisation says that the proposed bill will not be effective in protecting children online and is likely to create serious privacy risks besides restricting online freedom for New Zealanders. Now, Australia's internet watchdog has ordered 4 companion chatbot companies to explain what safeguards they have in place to protect children from sexual or self-harm content. Australia's e-safety commissioner has sent legal notices to Character Technologies, the maker of Character.ai, along with Glimpse.ai, Chai Research and Chubb.ai. The watchdog has warned that many chatbots are capable of sexually explicit conversations with minors and might end up promoting harmful behavior. Now, schools in Australia have reported children as young as 13 spending up to 5 hours a day talking with AI chatbots. Finally, Google is facing a defamation suit. It's been filed by US conservative activist Robbie Starbuck. Starbuck has accused the company of generating outrageously false and defamatory claims about him through its AI systems, allegedly labeling him a child rapist and serial abuser. Starbuck says that Google's Bard and Gemma chatbots have spread slander about him that has caused irreparable harm to his reputation. The activist is seeking at least $15 million in damages. Now, Google spokesperson said that most of the claims were related to mistaken hallucination from Google's Bard large language model that the company has worked to address in 2023. And that's it from the world of tech. Now my colleague Athira is taking you to some sports updates. Over to you, Athira.
Thank you so much, Mirat, for all the tech updates. Now let's look at the top sports stories we are tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with football first. Liverpool have ended their run of 4 straight losses in style. The Reds came from a goal down to thrash Frankfurt 5-1 in the Champions League. The hosts took a lead through Rasmus Christensen in the 26th minute, but 3 goals in 10 minutes saw Liverpool turn things around. They added 2 more goals in second half to complete the dominant win. After 3 matches, Liverpool are 10th with 6 points and Frankfurt are 22nd with 3 points. Now over to cricket. England's unbeaten run in the ICC ODI World Cup is over. Defending champions Australia defeated them by 6 wickets in Indore. England made a promising start after being put to bat first, but batting struggled to return and they managed to post a total of 244 for 9. Australia, who hadn't lost a single game, found themselves in a trouble at 24 for 3 and 68 for 4. Centurion Ashley Gardner and her unbeaten 180-run stand with Anna Settleton guided Australia to the win. The victory takes the holders back to the top of the points table. The World Chess Federation Fide has opened a formal investigation into former world champion Vladimir Kramnik. The governing body will examine his public accusations against American player Daniel Naroditsky, who died at the age of 29. Kramnik had claimed without evidence that the American cheated in online games. Before his death, the 29-year-old denied any wrongdoing and also revealed in his final Twitch broadcast that the controversy had taken a toll on him. The American died on October 19, but the cause of death has not been released yet. Now, Indonesia are now out of the race to host the 2036 Olympics, and not just that, the country will also be barred from hosting any major international sports events. The International Olympic Committee have taken this decision after Indonesia blocked Israel's athletes from competing in the Gymnastic World Championship in Jakarta. Last year, the country lost hosting rights for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup over similar objection to Israel's participation. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Diksha.
Right, thank you so much, Athira, Miraj and Adya, for getting us all the updates from the world of sports, tech and business. And with that, it's time for us to slip into a very short break. But don't go anywhere. More news and updates will follow on the other side. You're watching Beyond World is One. Stay tuned.